Hey Budget Fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Jordan. We do a lot of cash stuffing on this channel. We do some budgeting. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a part of the Budget Fam. You guys know I like to do cash stuffings on Mondays and Fridays. Today is Friday, so we will be cash stuffing our savings challenges and sinking funds binders. Why am I out of breath and I'm just starting this video? We are at a new office, so we have a new setup. Let me know what you think of the lighting and the sound. I'm trying to make sure everything is right. I think we are good. I'm gonna count this cash and see how much we have. Typically, I would have this planned out, but because I moved, I'm not even sure how much money is here, so today's video is a little less planned and scheduled than usual. But let's go ahead and count this money, see how much we have to play with today, and put into our sinking funds. 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, $370. How are you guys doing on this beautiful Friday? I am so excited about the summer weather. If you are somewhere more up north, tell me, do you have warm weather now or is it still a little bit cold? I'm in South Mississippi and it feels like full summer mode here. I have a little pool set up for the kids. It's between a tiny kid pool versus like a big pool. If I have a picture, I will insert it here. But the kids are absolutely loving it. We have a backyard now because we moved, so they're loving the backyard. We are just so excited for this stage of life and where we're at. And I don't know, it's very exciting. Now that the move is behind me, the fun starts, right? I don't feel stressed about it and stuff anymore. Okay, so let's start with the 100 envelope savings challenge. This money I'm actually going to use tips to put into some of this. So there is a tip the seller listing over on Etsy. Thank you to those of you that purchased that listing. It is absolutely not expected or required of you in any way, shape, or form, but I do appreciate those of you that put me in your budget and you go over there and you leave me a tip on Etsy. So thank you to Claire, thank you to Sian, thank you Kim, thank you Luz, thank you Heather, and thank you Emily. Thank you guys so much for the tips you gave this week. Combined, you guys gave $20. So I'm gonna include the $20 for this last week in this 100 envelope savings challenge. This savings challenge is going to either go towards a new car or maybe the start of a down payment for a house in a year or so. We will see, but I'm excited to keep this sinking funds rolling because I've never been able to save this much money until I started this cash budgeting journey. So thank you to those of you that are tipping and helping me put money into this account. Okay, so I am putting $26 in there, 20 of it, of course, being part of the tips. So you guys know I did move this month. I'm still getting my finances in order, and we will have kind of a finance check-in pretty soon where I talk about how I moved money around to make some of those expenses happen, because it is a little bit complicated behind the scenes and I need to sit down and run the numbers myself. But as soon as I do that, of course, I will share that with you guys. 100 envelope savings challenge has $2,000 in the bank. That's what these placeholder dollars represent. That's not real cash. It's just placeholder money to remind me what that money in the bank is for. So 2,000 in the bank, another play money. So it looks like we have 2,100. 50, 70, 90, 2, 3, okay, I can't count like this. 50, 70, 90, 200, 205, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So $2,214 towards the 100 envelope savings challenge. By the end of this savings challenge, I will have $5,050 in this single account, which is exciting. Now, if you're interested in any of the binders or any of the placeholders you are going to see, like any of these savings challenges, this is all from my Etsy shop. So you can check the link below, or you can just go straight to Etsy and search for Jordan Budgets. That's my shop name. And you can find me there and find all of these different things. So some of the tip money did go into here. So thanks again to those of you that still think of me and leave me a tip over there. Picture day, we're actually gonna skip this. You guys can see that I have not been making picture day a priority. As far as like money-wise, I pretty much have the money here. I just have not gone to take pictures with them. I need to make that happen, but we're not even gonna worry about stuffing money into that right now because, again, it's just I have not been making it happen. Birthdays though, my boys' birthdays are end of August, start of September, so it's coming up before you know it. We're gonna go ahead and add, let's just add a 50 and then color in one of these spots and see what we have going towards birthdays so far. I am so sorry if the lighting just went out. I am using natural light right now. I am purchasing some studio lights to put in here, but the sun just hid behind some clouds, so the lighting is probably shifting on you guys' end. Happy birthday towards my boys' birthday parties for this year now has $400 in the bank, $450 total. This will tell you guys just how insanely busy I've been. I have had enough money to get my new phone for like 3 weeks now, and I haven't gone to get my phone. So I was camping and then I started moving, and before that something else was going on. Maybe it was just baseball games. Both my boys were in baseball. I don't know. I'm still waiting for a slow period just literally to make the time to run to the store and grab my new phone. That has not happened yet. The money is sitting there and ready for it. The phone that I want is about $500, so with tax it's gonna be a little bit more than that. But the money is there. I just need to pull it and go get that phone. Christmas. So for every $25 we add, we get to color in a little Christmas tree. By the time we color in all of these Christmas trees, we will have $1,000. I don't need $1,000 for my kids, but I always save about $500, and that very easily covers everything I want to get for my kids, and then maybe a couple of presents. But ideally, I would like to get something for more of my family members this year. So that's why I have this $1,000 goal. It is definitely a much larger goal than what I normally make, but we started saving at the start of this year, like right after Christmas. So I think we're gonna be able to make it happen. For Christmas, so far we have $100, $200, $300 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. So $370 towards Christmas of 2022. Next, we have back to school. This is for back to school clothes for my boys, as well as backpacks and lunch boxes. Now, both my boys are homeschooling this coming year. When I actually started saving for back to school, I thought they were both going to be starting public school this year. So my, like how quickly things change, because I haven't even been on YouTube for a full year. So, I mean, pretty recently I was thinking this would be the year that they're finally both in public school, but this is the year they will both be homeschooling. Oh, I'm saying all that just to say, like, even though they are homeschooling, I'm still planning on getting them, we're adding $12, so we're gonna color in this 12 backpack. I'm still planning on getting them backpacks and lunch boxes because the school here does year-round schooling, and every single intersession, so like every month and a half or so, they have like a 2-week intersession break, and different places are running programs for the kids. So like the aquarium might have a program, or the children's museum might have a program. So they will still be going to programs like that during the intersessions. So they will need a lunchbox and a backpack to hold their stuff. Also, during their regular schooling, they have a homeschool co-op that they go to, and then my mom helps with homeschooling on some of the days. So I am homeschooling them, but they are still like all over the place, and so they will still need a backpack and a lunchbox and all of the fun things that you get to buy for your kids for back to school. So for back to school, we added 12. We now have $200 in the bank, 20, 30, 31, 32. So $232 for back to school. Now I did add these next categories in once I realized I would be homeschooling them. So we have curriculum and field trips. So for curriculum, I already know some things that I want to buy for them for curriculum. So let's go ahead and add, we are going to add a 50 actually, because I will be buying some things this summer. So let's start bulking this up. $50, $60, $65 towards curriculum. If you're interested in these stickers as well as these spending trackers. Now I'm on YouTube and I count this money so often. I don't even write on these anymore, but it's a great way to keep up with your money if you're not handling it twice a week, literally like I am. But that's just something I'm doing because I'm on YouTube. So before I was on YouTube, I would use these trackers very, very often. So that is over on my Etsy shop as well. So field trips. So field trips is going to be for museum trips or different things like I just mentioned, like some fun trips during the school year when other kids are at school and me and the kids can go on a little a little educational adventure while the other kids aren't there. So we're gonna add $10. So we have $200 in the bank, $50, $60, $260 saved towards field trips for this coming year. Allowance, I need to get back on doing allowance for my boys. When they do all of their chores, they get $1 for that day. It is a great motivator for them to get their money almost immediately, like that day instead of at the end of the week. We stopped doing it during the move though because they lost their money binders. I made them money binders that are similar to what we have here, but they just have a few of their little categories that they enjoy putting money into. We're gonna get back at it. I think I'm just gonna remake them binders because I can't find those. They will pop up at some point, but I haven't seen them. AAA, we're gonna skip for now. Okay, this brings us to our second binder. For new clothes, we're gonna go ahead and add $30. I pretty recently bought myself new clothes. My boys need new clothes. I have always bought their clothes brand new, and I buy them the Adidas and Under Armour and Nike. Like I buy them those sets that are really popular. At least they're popular here. What are your kids wearing? Like what's the popular clothing item for kids in your area? That's a curious question to answer for me. So here in South Mississippi, the big thing for boys is like Nike and Adidas sets. Under Armour is a popular one too. So like I just buy them those sets. I usually get them brand new because it's just so easy to do it that way. Money is getting tight. Everything is getting more expensive. I've always found the money to buy them brand new clothes, but I think I'm gonna start shopping around at like Once Upon a Child and some different places to get them those sets that they like. Also, I will say, as my kids are getting older, they're getting messier, which I thought was gonna be the opposite. But when they were younger, I feel like they weren't as disgusting, and now they stain everything. They're always painting and drawing with markers. Somehow everything gets ruined really quickly right now. So I'm gonna start looking for some secondhand clothes for them that look new, but I'm getting a better deal on it. Okay, whew, that was long-winded. Just to say that soon I will be shopping for the boys' clothes. I did recently get myself some stuff, but this money that I'm saving will be spent pretty soon on some things for my boys. But for now, we're adding 30. We have 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, $88 towards new clothes. Next, we have snack duty. This is just saving for snacks for when it is my turn to purchase snacks for a team sport that they're on or some kind of co-op or something. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I kind of started a homeschool co-op group on one of the days that I have my boys. I'm saying I started it only because one of the other moms keeps saying that I started it, but I feel like 3 of us started it together. But I really enjoy buying coffees and things for the moms, and I like getting Powerades and stuff and bringing them for the kids because it can get really, really hot here. And I know that Powerades and sort of like flavored drinks can be a real treat for the kids. So I'm gonna start saving for that. I know that is going to cost me some money at times. So we're adding $5. Right now we have $25. Next we have summer camps. This is for saving for summer camps for my boys next year. Or like I just said, there are intercession classes that will be happening throughout the school year. I'm gonna go ahead and keep going down this line and add 50, 60, 70, 5, which is a lot of money, but you guys see my summer camps goal is $2,000. Summer camps are expensive. I don't know if you guys have your kids in any summer camps or any like special after school programs or things, but those things take up a lot of money. So let's just go ahead and get as ready for it as we can. So towards summer camp, we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 65. $165. We are getting there, guys. If you are still with me, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead and add our 10. Okay, I actually went ahead and colored 2 because I didn't color one of these weeks past. We have $20, $30, $40 towards glasses. Both myself and my youngest son wear glasses, so I thought it would be smart to go ahead and save for a pair for when we need them. Camping, we did just go camping and I actually didn't even spend this money. I spent maybe $20 and I just kind of spent it out of our weekly money. So we do have $100 sitting in the bank. Just a reminder, if you ever see hundreds in any of my videos, it's placeholder money, it's fake money. I don't keep $100 bills in my binders. I put it in the bank into a savings account. This just reminds me what that bulk amount is for. So there is $100 in the bank towards camping. We're just gonna add a couple dollars for fun because we have an excess amount of ones over here. We have $102 now towards camping. I am hoping to do one more camping trip this year. I want to stay close to home, but go somewhere new. Go to the same camping place every single year. I think I would like to try somewhere with I would love to go cabin camping, if you can call it that. I usually do tent camping, but I think I'm just so busy this summer. I don't know that that's gonna happen, but it would be nice to rent a cabin at a campsite later this year. So we might need to really start bulking this up if that happens. Gifts. This is saving for gifts for friends' birthday parties. We're gonna put, for gifts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like I'm coloring in a little present for every $20 I put in. We're just gonna add 5 ones, so we have $45 towards gifts. How much do you guys spend on kids' birthday presents, like to a party you're invited to? I usually buy a couple things. I buy something for like $15 and then something for like $5. And then you have the expense of like the bag and the packaging. So I would say total, I probably spend about $25 per kid per birthday party. I'm really curious to hear what you guys pay for gifts for friends though. I think $25 is really reasonable, especially because birthday parties a lot of times are at different places like the trampoline park or different places where the family is putting a lot of money into it. And even if it is a backyard party or a park party, there's still a lot of thought and planning and stress that goes on as the parent. So I feel like the least I could do is buy their kid a couple of thoughtful gifts. So I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say on that one though. Roth IRA, we're gonna add $50. Looks like we get to color another bar. Okay, we now have $150 towards our Roth IRA. Clearly, I'm not trying to max out my Roth IRA this year. I just would like to get something into it. So to max out your Roth IRA at $6,000, you would need to color each one of these little gold bars. So far, we have 2 of them. So $150 towards our Roth IRA. I am not somebody who has been on top of like retirement plan or anything. I've kind of, as a single mom, just been in survival mode these last few years, several years since my kids. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to the single mom struggle, or even if you are not single, just trying to survive daycare costs and all of the things when the kids are little. I think that's something most of us can relate to. Now, this is our very last category. I am putting $20 into our legacy category. This category is just another way to say donations. I think that legacy is a bit more fun. I'm leaving my legacy, if you will, like I'm leaving who I am behind by supporting different nonprofits that I believe in. My goal for this year is to donate just $25 per month. I'm not trying to do anything big here. I'm just trying to start donating as a part of my monthly routine, make it something that I get used to. Hopefully this amount will increase over time and as my budget increases and changes. So legacy, we're adding $20. We now have 20, 40, $50, $51 towards legacy. That is it for this cash stuffing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're having a beautiful Friday and you have a wonderful weekend. As always, I love you guys and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.